End result really good. Game plan was to not let them even attempt threes. We were going to sacrifice a few twos around the basket. Certainly didn't want Beatty and Torrey to get going. So when we looked up at halftime, they only had 4 3-point attempts, and one of them was at the buzzer. So that was game plan, executed perfectly. Coach Schaefer did a great job with the scout. I thought we did a good job switching screens. A little funky offensively for us, but that had a lot to do with their defense. If you've watched these guys on film, you know they've already been to Kansas. They've been to Iowa, 2 teams that have tough places to play. And for us to get off to the start, I thought was really big, and then allowed us to withstand a little bit of a lull there in the late third, early fourth quarter, and then finish strong.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mike, with Jalen, this is 2 straight double-digit scoring games for her, and with all these scores that are on the team, it almost felt like early in the season she was still kind of trying to find her place to score. What can you say about these past couple games?
Well, she takes what comes, and that's what the defense is now giving us. They're going to deny Lex. They're going to flood the lane when Chelsea drives it. They're going to try to get help when Mal tries to drive it. So if you've watched Jalen Mason for 3 years, which I said when I came in here, I did not give the kid enough credit early in her career because I just didn't watch enough. I affectionately call her, she knows I call her this, so you can print it if you want to. I call her a fungus because she just grows on you and spreads. And that's just what she does. She can impact the game in a lot of ways. She's our best communicator on defense. And then on when teams try to actively take away some of those other options, she's standing right there and is just solid for us every night. You can count on her.
You've got good one-on-one players. Are you okay with how the offense operated tonight? Like you had 2 assists in the second quarter or something?
Assists is never going to be anything I care about. I think the dribble is a lot harder to guard than the pass these days. Way that the rules are slanted toward the offense. I'm okay with the number of assists being low. We took a few tougher shots than I really wanted to tonight, Grant. We were trying to make the right pass a few times. Trying to get it around the basket, but we were missing wide open people on the perimeter. And we do have a tendency, and that's part of the learning process with how we play. You've got to live with a few bad shots early in the year, and I'm okay with that. I would rather shoot it than turn it over, and we can correct that stuff in the film room. You can't tell kids to go. You can tell them to whoa a little bit easier. So I guess that's a long answer to your question of simple, yeah, I'm okay with it.
First half, you feel the points off turnovers are pretty big key.
Huge. I thought we could get after them a little bit. The switching game, a little bit of problem. We had our hands in some passing lanes. Got in the bonus early in the first half. I think 29 is our season-high free throw attempts, and we made probably a season-high 24. We've not been shooting free throws well. So defense led to offense tonight. If you notice, they were sending 4 people back in transition defense as soon as a shot would go up. They got 4 people flying back to stop our transition. And, again, like I said, that's how they choose to play. I can't control that, so that takes our transition away a lot. But when you get a live ball turnover, it's hard for them to get back.
Hey, Coach, going back to Mason for a second there, she doubled her points per game and her rebounds per game. So how big was her for tonight's performance? She
if we don't do players of the game or game balls like some, but if there was one, she'd get it, that type of thing. But she's so steady. I know we can count on her to do anytime when it becomes her turn. It's her turn tonight. She's obviously very experienced. Key to the win, probably. I think it'd be fair to say her offensive and defensive night was key. Thanks, everybody.